Though I'd made up my mind to repay Miyagi's debt, I had 2 months left. For an average college student like me to make a sum far greater than a salaryman's annual income in that time, was there any possible way? Thanks to you, Miyagi, I'm a much happier person than I used to be. So just hypothetically, how much would it go for if I sold my lifespan at that shop now?
As you surmise, a person's worth is fluid to some extent, but unfortunately, your subjective happiness has little effect on the value of your lifespan.
So then, what would add the most value?
Social contributions, fame, they favor things which are objective and easily recognizable, so to speak. Mr. Kusunoki? Please don't think of doing anything strange. I believe I know more or less what you are considering. No doubt, you're thinking of ways to repay my debt, yes? If so, then I'm glad. But even so, I must say that I don't want you to let your remaining time go to waste. If you are in fact trying to look out for my happiness, I'm terribly sorry, but that is a clear lapse of judgment.
Just for reference, what's happiness for you, Miyagi?
Pay more attention to me. You haven't been talking to me much lately, have you?
Hello. Pretty hot again today. I was hitting the limits of what I could think up myself. I would need the imagination of others. I wanted to ask something. How do you think you should go about improving your own value?
Well, let's see. Being reliable. Maybe that's all there really is. Look straight ahead at what you can do and keep staying on top of it. No better way than that, I think, having got to the age I am.
I see.
But there's something more important than that. Don't trust the advice of somebody like me. Got that? A guy who's never achieved anything, talking about success, is just blind to his own failings. Don't have to show any respect for what a guy like that says. People with lots of failures talk about him as if to say, in another life, they'd turn them into successes. But they're all, me included of course, making a fundamental mistake. Fixing your mistakes doesn't mean success takes their place. All it'll give you is just a point to start at. That's something failures don't understand.
I found it a little funny remembering how Miyagi had said something very similar. They have only just arrived at the starting line.
Welcome! If you want to accomplish something in a limited time, guess you gotta depend on others, dude. Me? I don't have a lot of faith in my own ability. If I can't tackle a problem with like 80% of my all, I go straight to somebody else.
Should take that to heart or not?
I don't know exactly what you're fixing to do, but whatever you want to accomplish, don't forget about your health.
I quite like this kind of thing.
What about it do you like?
Well, essentially, despite how comical it looks to others, you letting your shoulder get wet is a very kind gesture. That's what I like.
Kusunoki.
It was a guy from college in my major, who I knew enough to say hi to.
Been a while. Where the hell have you been? Haven't seen you on campus at all lately.
I've been going around with this girl here. Her name's Miyagi.
Not funny. You're such a creep.
Can't stop you from thinking that. I'd say the same thing in your position. But Miyagi's here, alright. And she's real cute. I'll respect that you don't believe it. So I want you to respect that I do.
Man, you really are deranged.
Thank you for what you did there.
Be reliable, huh?
Mr. Kusunoki, the fact you would use what little remains of your life to help me, I'm truly, truly glad about it. But it's not necessary. Because you've already been saving me for some time now. Even once decades have passed without you, I'll be able to think back on the days I spent with you and cry and laugh to myself, I think. I believe just having memories like that will make living that much easier. And so, really, that's enough. Instead, give me memories. For after you're gone, when I feel hopelessly alone, to warm myself with again and again. As many memories as you can.
Okay, let's go! Is it really that funny?
I mean, to them, it looks like an adult male riding a swan boat alone, yes? Did you see how the worker recoiled?
When spring comes, you chilly see this whole lake covered with cherry petals. And in winter, the lake would be mostly frozen, so the swan boats would be retired, real swans taking their place. It was a somewhat lonely thought that I would never see spring nor winter again. But looking at Miyagi, smiling beside me, it quickly stopped mattering. It didn't end there. Over the next few days, I did one ridiculous act after another. To put it simply, everything you're not supposed to do alone, I did. Naturally, though no one else saw it that way, at least I knew I was doing all of it with Miyagi. Basically, anything that would be embarrassing to do alone, I gave it a try. Miyagi! What are you embarrassed for? You got a swimsuit and everything. Don't worry, only I can see it.
That's what's embarrassing. Your thoughts?
Yeah, you look pretty. I would always actively say Miyagi's name, walk holding hands with her, make eye contact with her, and generally insist on her existence. I didn't notice at the time, but I was gradually becoming an infamous celebrity since it was a small town. Some sneered at me, bluntly averted their gaze, and furrowed their eyebrows at my antics. Yet others thought of me as a skilled pantomimer, or interpreted my actions as a thought exercise. No, not only that, apparently some people were soothed to see me, and some were actually made happy. What surprised me most was, those who received me poorly and those who received me favorably were roughly equal in number. But why? Why did nearly half of people feel their mood improved seeing my idiotic actions? The answer may have been surprisingly simple. Because it looked like I was having the time of my life. That alone might have been it.